if her mom or someone didn't want to go, like, let me know. You could always call, and I would always like meet up there, and we could just pull tours. And, well, I know what it's like when I went on a tour. You know, a lot of people that went there knew each other, and I really didn't know anybody. But I'm a social person. Luckily, I could talk to people and I get along with people, so it's no problem. But
I just want to have your attention for a few minutes, please. Okay. First of all, I want to thank you all for coming. We have a small apartment as compared to compared to the house, so we had to pick and choose people we wanted, and I couldn't have picked nicer people. So I thank you all for coming here. First of all, thank you to Lynn for really putting this whole thing together.
Yay.
Just about everything here is homemade and delicious, and so we thank her for that. Especially I want to thank my two nephews for trekking down from Long Island tonight to be here to surprise Shira. It was really good surprise. Thank you, Rabbi and Rebbetzin Rappaport, and all our neighbors from the building, and everybody else. Shira says, "Daddy, how did you know to pick exactly the people that I like to come here?" She goes, "Every one of these people wants that one."
You better say that, Shira.
You think from your old building too.
Okay.
I'm good.
So in this coming week's parsha, which is actually starts tonight, is Parsha's Bo, which, by the way, for those that know Gematria, is exactly Shira's name. Shira Bela Bas Nosa Menachem is exactly equivalent to the Parsha's Bo. Days Aleph. That's a joke for people who know Gematria. Okay, for those that don't, speak to me later. Okay. But Shira would not forgive me if I wouldn't make that joke. Okay, so this week's Parsha is actually unique, that it actually has the first mitzvah for the Jews. As a Jewish people, as a Jewish nation, it's the first mitzvah, and that's the mitzvah of the month doing
HaChodesh Hazeh Lachem.
Thank you. And today we bench Rosh Chodesh, but this is talking about the Chodesh of Nisan, which is the first month of the year, and there's a very interesting Rashi, which I never paid much attention to it, but I did this evening, and it says that it was here last year. Oh, there it is. Okay. When we bench Rosh Chodesh, we do the Moled. When is the birth of the new moon? And Moshe had a hard time understanding that concept. There's a few things that Moshe did not understand, and Hashem actually had to show him physically what it is. One of them was when they gave the Machzis HaShekel, he couldn't understand how that worked, so Hashem showed him that, the menorah, and also the Levana. So Rashi says like this. Rashi says, Niskasha Moshe Amolvana. Moshe couldn't quite understand this. So Hashem showed him with his finger, and he says, this is how it should look like when the moon comes out, when the birth of the new moon. So then Rashi asks the question, how can that possibly be? We know that Hashem, God only spoke to Moses during the daytime. So how was he able to show him the moon? It was daytime. So Rashi answers, this is what he did. Moshe waited until it was nighttime, until it was getting kind of dark. So Hashem could already start talking to him because it was still daytime. And he asked him, like, how is that? I don't understand. And then all God did was waited like a nanosecond until it was nighttime when the moon was out, and he showed him that's what it is. So the question I have, and probably I'm the only one that asked this question because it may seem a little silly, why did they have to do all this maneuver? God can do anything. He could have during the daytime, brought out the moon, and showed him this is what it's going to look like. Why did you have to play around with this? Why wait till the last second? So the answer I was thinking is something that I want to talk about Shira. We were having a discussion today. It's her birthday. Daddy, I want something for my birthday. And she made a point to me. She says, you know, Daddy, I never asked you for anything. Do you remember me ever asking you for anything? So now you know, Shira, I didn't make up this Dvar Torah yesterday, because this happened today. I never asked you for anything. And I was thinking about it. I said, you know what? Her whole life, she never really asked me for anything. Not that she was deprived of much.
I wasn't deprived of anything.
Okay, but she never really asked me for anything. And even if she wanted something, she would not, and if she really needed it, she would wait till the last possible second. Maybe somehow the need would not arise, or maybe somebody else would get it for her, or maybe her desire to have it would pass, or whatever it is. And then when it came absolutely necessary, maybe then she would ask me, you know, is it possible for you to do this and this for me, or take me this and this? If she needed a ride, she would wait, maybe one of her friends can give her. She did not take advantage of the fact that she knew I would do anything in the world for her, but she never took advantage of it. She knew she had a father that would do anything she wanted, just about, but she did not abuse that privilege, and she did not take advantage, and that's the type of person she is. She does not take advantage of people, and when we do something for her, as I spoke the other night in Rabbi Robert's house, she's always appreciative and has hakar satov. And this is what Rashi is teaching us. Of course, Moshe could have made God do a miracle. You know, take out the moon right now, middle of the day, and show me exactly. But that's taking advantage of God. You know, like, you can, you know, do a miracle for me. We don't do that. We don't rely on miracles. We have this axiom in the Torah. We never rely on miracles. You can't close your eyes and cross the street and say, you know, it's up to God, you know, a car won't hit me. You don't rely on miracles. And Moshe didn't want to rely on miracles. And then he said, you know, let me wait till the last possible second. It's almost nighttime, and now God will be able to show me something that I don't understand, and I'll be able to see the moon. So anyway, once again, I want to thank everybody for coming, and it was really, really special for us to be able to be here today. Today was her Hebrew birthday, and we should all merit to just have wonderful lives and good health and share in each other's simchas. Thank you.
Special birthday. May everything that you want.
Thank you so much.